Right, so here we are, back up in the Lake District. Didn't think I was going to make it because of being quite bad the last fortnight. But here we are, we've made it, so we're not going too mad today. Those are all the waste piles from the slate quarry. There we are, it's the Burlington stone, natural stone, and it's been going a long time, a couple of 100 years. There we go. That's obviously where it's all been excavated in the past. And it's all filled up with water. Yeah, so that's where we're going. Linmoor Fell up there, it's not very high. Right over in the distance, over there, it's topping the clouds, is Great End. And there's a tiny bit of snow up there by the looks of it. Oh, it's getting a bit warm there, so I had to stop and take the layer off and take the neck buff off as well. So yeah, it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Old mine working spoil. I think we're coming up to an old disused mine now. So there's the old, not the old one, that's the current mine workings that we walked past. So you can see it's still quite active, no one's working today. There's a nice view up, it's lovely. I do love these silver birches in amongst the spoil. Still going up. Yeah, you can see the tops of the taller mountains a bit claggy. You can see little patches of snow here and there. Look what Bailey's found. What you got? What have you got? But she's not carrying that by the end of the day. Daft dog. Right, this is the gate that gave us a lot of problems last year. There's no way over it. It's got a bloody big padlock on it, and Bailey's got to get through it. So we'll see if we can do the same this year. Bailey, go on, through there. Go on, that's it. No, go on, you was there. Bailey, through there. Go on. Go on. No, come on. Over you go. No, through there. Bailey, here, look. Go on. And she's made it. Well done. Well done. Right, well I'll get over it because it's got some nice steps there, so that was nice and convenient. Let me just go upside the wall now. Giving up with your stick? No? Well, it's up to you. I dare say you'll find plenty of others. Yeah, so we were down in the valley, but there's some nice bit of brightness coming through over there, and quite a bit of snow up there by the looks of it. Yeah, so we're still going up, and a few spits and spots. Nothing too bad, but it's certainly getting colder. So far not too windy. Yeah, bit of brightness through the gap there. Bits and bobs of snow up the top on that one. Lovely views. That's, I think, we should see Bleetar on the other side of there. Bit claggy up the top of those. Then in contrast, through there, we've got a nice bit of sunshine through. You can see it, certainly see the snow up the top on that one. Yeah, so it's all looking good now. We've not done this particular part of the route before, so it's all new now. Just hope the navigation works. I can hear the jets, can't see them. They must be over in another valley. Oh well, it's a shame. Oh, it's interesting this. Lights catching up there, lovely. See the snow. We might get some, be nice. And just went up only the top of a small outcrop, and the wind was quite vicious, and got cold very, very quickly. Just goes to show you the dangers of possible hypothermia in these places. Luckily we've got plenty of layers, so not too much of a problem. Yeah, it's an interesting little path this is. One or two boggy bits and screes and tiny scrabbly bits. This is lovely. So glad I came. I hummed and hawed last night what to do, so I was a bit apprehensive of going too high, just in case I wasn't as well as I thought. But I'm so glad I come. I mean, this isn't terribly challenging, but still a reasonable hike. It's just lovely, stunning views. Shame, could have done with a bit more sun, but there we are. I mean, this is, you can probably hear the wind. I might have to put my big gloves on in a moment. Luckily I've got a fence to hold on to. The only trouble is it gets in the way a bit. She's like a mountain goat now. When I think that first time I took her to Wales, we went up that little mountain, and she had a hell of a trouble getting up and down the rocks. But now just skips up them. Ugh. Don't want to walk in that. That's the trouble with wherever you get a flat bit, you get bog. Well, over there is Wynose Pass, which is where we went last year and lost the drone. Bloody hell, sun's come out. And right at the top is Pike of Blisco. Certainly snow up there. We were going to go to Linmoor Fell, but because it's lower, but all the world and his brother go there.
Right. Then continue straight.
Yeah, so that's Blee Tarn down there, and I think, and I may be wrong, I think that big one up there is Great End. I don't know if we're on the right path. I suppose I better check. You don't get injured. Pick that stick up, get in front. Keep bloody walking behind me with it. She keeps dropping behind with a stick in her mouth, and then comes up behind me and whacks me in the backs of the legs with it. Take a slight detour, we're going up side Pike instead of around it. Right, we've reached sort of side Pike. Actually, I'll show you. I think it's we just got to go up there and around there. Looks a little bit sketchy, but you're right. So that's the view down to Blee Tarn, and we are just having a little spot of lunch, cheese sandwich. Done with a nice bit of sunshine, a bit blowy, but that's what it is. Well, I couldn't film it. That was a fun bit. We had to get through that crack in the rock there, so I had to take my rucksack off and squeeze through. I don't know, it probably was another way up here. Could have probably come up there. Still, it's done now. But we want to go over the edge of this. No. Come on in. Lots of snow up on Crinkle Crags. Wintry up there. Shame the sun wasn't out. Still, what a wonderful view. What a wonderful view. Right, this is it. Side Pike. Remember this place. And I think that one up there is Great End. And that's the Langdale Valley. Old Dungeon Gill down there. And that's the other walk we were thinking of, which is the Langdale Pikes. Just follows that valley up and comes all the way round down the other side. Yeah, that was a bit of a scrabble. I think we went slightly wrong coming down there from Side Pike. But anyway, we got down, slightly wet feet, a bit boggy. So, I mean, you can't really see the top. Because I think that little lump there is Side Pike. And obviously Linmoor Fell goes right over the back. So that's about it. It's just a straightforward, hopefully, walk round the bottom. Nothing too energetic until we get back to Stile Chapel. Probably a couple of 2-3 miles, I don't know, something like that. Bailey's got slightly muddy feet, but not too bad. I've seen her a lot worse. Right, it's Wednesday now. We're just going to have a little walk round River Water this morning and have a little mooch around here. Been very lucky because the big car park is White Moss car park, and it's quite expensive, and we managed to bag, there's only about 4 parking spaces that are outside the car park, and within 5 minutes of us getting there they'd gone, so we were very lucky. Saved about £7 today. The bridge that takes us to the main parts. Nice little gentle river. We came up here last year. We went up to Rig. We probably won't be doing that today. Nice bit of woodland this. Right, so that's Langdale Water. Well, it's quite a nice easy walk. This is just along a little terrace. But I tell you what, when you look up into the hills, there's I think there must have been a sprinkling of snow up there last night. There we are, views are opening up now. That's Langdale Water. Nice little path around the lake. Down the bottom there, which may have a little wander around a bit of it. I'll tell you what, it's a bit colder today. Bailey. Right, we are going, apparently, into Deerbolt's Woods. Yeah, it's alright, nothing special. That's what we're doing today, is just having a general explore around, get a feel, more of a feel for the area. If we can get down onto that path, then we can walk back to where we came from, and then perhaps go along the other path. Right, we've come out of the woods and we're right down by the water, which is on the path I wanted to go to. Yeah, just wandering along, trying to take a few photos, but not a lot about. This is don't know, Grassmere waters. Nothing special. Right, I'm sort of looking through now, sort of over that way. Maybe get a shot of that little white house there, and up into the mountains. Let's have a go, see what we can see. This is Grassmere Water. Bailey's going, not too much, Bailey. You get all muddy. She's looking for pebbles. Just missed the jets. It's a bit annoying because they come down really, really low. I was rather hoping they'd come back. You don't have a lot of time, you hear them, and then before you know it, they're there. Right, back at White Moss Woods. It's sort of in the area that we left the car. And then we're going to go along to Langdale Water and just have a wander along there, see if there's anything worth taking a few pictures. Our legs are feeling a bit tired now after yesterday. I'm just looking at all this lovely moss on these rocks. I'll spin you around, let you have a look. It's amazing. So we've got a little bit of mud, little muddy paws. It's alright, that'll wipe off. That's it for Rydell and Grassmere Waters. It's all very pretty, and given a different day with different conditions, either a little bit of sun or some fog, could have been 1 or 2 nice pictures, but it's all just very flat. So what we're going to do now is going to go along to Ambleside to Windermere and have a look at the landing stages there. So we'll see you at Ambleside. Right, well here we are at Windermere. It's a little bit more going on here. Newest out there, and the sky is trying to brighten up a little bit, so we'll see what we can do. We're going to take a few photos and see what's what. There we go. Take a few photos. Where are you, Bailey? Bailey! Come here. Bailey's being very brave. Going out on the jetty. Not too far, Bailey. It's all very peaceful. Taken a couple of photos, but it's not much. Done like Windermere. The jetties aren't that wonderful from a photographic point of view anyway. So we're going to head up to the River Brathy now, see what we can see there, and then we'll call it a day. Still very cold and miserable. Right, we come down to the River Brathy. We're now heading up towards Skelwith Force Waterfall. Anyway, there it is, such as it is. Nice little path along here. Ah, that might be a shot down there. I think so. We'll go and have a look. Those trees, those 3 trees, and there's a bit of reflection in the water. So we'll have a look and see. Yeah. So what we're looking at is those 3 trees there in the distance, but you've got that lovely bit of reflection in the water. We can try a variety of shutter speeds, see what effect we can make, but that looks quite nice. Yeah, it's a very peaceful river, this one. It's a lovely little walk. As you can see, it's all nice tarmac path, which is just a tiny bit better than bogs. Right, so we're heading back now, taking a few pictures. Sort of knew what I wanted anyway, so yeah, that's about it for today. We're going to go and stop in the cafe now and have a cup of coffee and hopefully some of their lovely Bakewell tart. Right, good morning. Our last day, so we're going to see how far we can push it. A little bit apprehensive. Don't know if I'm taking on too much or indeed what the conditions are going to be like up there. So we shall see. They're talking about with the wind chill, it feels like -10 up the top. Our sheeps. Stand there staring. Right, through the kissing gate, but I'm not kissing you. Bailey, come back. She just has to be reminded now and again that she doesn't chase sheep. Right, looks like we started our ascent. There's about 3 mile water. No, just under 5k walking. Legs feel a bit tired today, so I've had a bit of a hammering over the last couple of days. Anyway, we'll see. Going to be following this nice little stream at the moment. It's just a steep old slough. Luckily the rocks are quite dry, so we've come up from that valley down there, round and on our way up. Still working our way up. It's a slog. My legs don't feel that strong, but we'll keep on. Oh. Certainly colder and a bit of wind. Looks lovely up there. Hope we make it. Oh. Just see steps all the way, that's all. Nothing too technical at the moment. Just more steps. What views. I mean, this is what it's all been about. Just getting up to here. Nice little tarn down there. Right, confession. We have gone wrong on the navigation. This is not where we're supposed to be. We shouldn't have crossed over the footbridge earlier on, but not to worry. So what we're going to do is head up to there and hopefully start to pick up our proper route, because we're well off of it. What stunning views. Absolutely stunning. It's a long old walk up here, but it was worth it. Alright, well that was a bit of a scrabble coming down from the top there. Wasn't too bad, just to be very careful that the rock you're standing on isn't icy. Apparently we just follow this round now. We're shut from the wind now. Just stunning. Very quiet. Right, well, this is where we went wrong, because we ended up going up that valley there, and apparently we should have come up this one. And it's bitterly cold, you can probably hear the wind. So I think I say we come up here, I don't quite know where we should have come up, but we're working our way back to it. Bit of a ropey old path this is. Oh, sorry. Oh, funny old path, Bailey, isn't it? Yeah, so it's all a bit scrabbly, but it's all right, at least it's not icy down here. More bog. At least at the top the bogs were frozen. Right, well we're finally back on our track, so that was some sort of detour. It's now coming up at 1 o'clock. It's put us well behind. We can either just go back down now, which will take an hour or so, or we can go up there and start climbing up again. I think we'll give it a go. If it gets too much, we just start coming down again. Right, so basically we have come down from up there, which was all a bit messy, and working our way back up here now. At the moment it's nice and gentle, but I can't help. I know that Pavey Arc, which is the part we've got to go to, is about 700 metres, and we're currently only about 4, so it does suggest there's got to be a bit of climbing somewhere. Yeah, we've come up here and it's all lost the track. Problem is, because we're navigating it the wrong way round, of course we went to the wrong car park to start with, we're not really getting any navigation aids. So we've decided, looks like another 2 or 3 hours to get to, even if we find the right route. So we're going to bail out. We've done a lot today and we're just going to head back down. They're all at the end of the day. It's better to ride back safe than feel sorry. So I don't know how much more my legs have got in them. So it's me being grown up now. Because even from here it's a couple of miles, mile and a half. So that's what we're going to do. We're heading back down. We're going back down through that valley. Right, the sun's finally decided to come out. Went our way down. I tell you, it's so much harder coming down. The things that seem nice and steppy on the way up suddenly throw you off balance and all sorts of things. I'm glad we decided to come back when we did, because my legs have almost had it. So that's where we come down from, up the top there somewhere. I've been all over that top there, all up there, because we went up that, don't know if you can see my stick, up that valley there. So